So in the recent update, they somehow made the Legend of the Knight even stronger. Quick patch notes rundown for those who are out of the loop. The Legend of the Knight gained extra mob damage from 8 to 13, and extra camo damage to 1 to 4. Which essentially late game is extra damage to DTs. So obviously, not an insignificant damage increase at all. But the biggest of all is, again, if you missed it, that buff to the Dark Champion, where attacks can now kind of bounce like Quincy, so you can maximize more of its Pierce. That also, of course, applies to the higher tiers, and that means on top of extra damage, we just simply have even more reliability. And to test this buff out, we are going to once again do the 1 tower showcase. Unbuffed and buffed later. Just for reference, the 1 Super Monkey got to round 145, so that's the round to beat. I'm just starting from round 1 here, because I do need to simulate how much cash I exactly have late game, because I actually may not stick to just one Legend of the Knight, despite that being, like, by far the best upgrade now. Because I think since the last time I did the 1 Super Run, there also was another buff to the Anti-Balloon, where they increased the ability damage. So I believe the ability now does 10,000 with a chance to crit for even more damage. So what that means for us is there might be some merit to getting Anti-Balloon real quick just for the ability, because it's now an instant ability cooldown, and then quickly selling it back for Legend of the Knight. I can probably only pull off that trick a couple times, but if it allows me to survive an extra round, then it's, well, worth it to test out. So just to reiterate, only 1020 village allowed. I had to add an extra 2 over here just to offset the extra cost of the Super Monkey, because I had to start with extra ton of cash. Otherwise, obviously, this challenge wouldn't be possible. If you've seen all my other 1 tower videos, you should already know how the 1 Super is going to go. Basically, we just get back a 000, because I need pop count purples this round. And then after I pop all of them, quickly buy back the Plasma Blast. Kind of sloppy there, but that'll do the job. Need it for the leads on 45. And yeah, same old story for round 47 here. I'll just go ahead and buy some epic range. And now that we're good, 210 into Sun Avatar, and we just wait for Dark Champion money, or Anti-Balloon money. It honestly would save a good amount of money if I could skip straight to Dark Champion and straight into the Legend of the Knight, but I'm not sure if even the buff the Dark Champion can survive $230,000, or rather, I guess 170k on easy mode. I mean, you do get a lot of extra money in free play now, so maybe it's worth a shot. I mean, worst case in tier where I could just restart, and I won't lose too much time because this didn't take too long to get to be honest. Plus, I guess now would be a nice early showcase of that buff. If you haven't seen it already, it is now zigzagging across the balloons, making sure to get every bit of damage it can. Like, this will be huge for the Legend of the Knight, because I think the problem last time is that if there were, like, too many space bads, the Legend couldn't get all of them with its stack. And it couldn't get it all with the portal either, so any round with like 3+ bads was a rip, which is probably around 145. But now with the singing attack, you'll probably like try to damage all 3 of them at once. And once more, on top of the damage bonus, that should make for a much easier time. I'm honestly kind of surprised they buffed the Legend of the Knight in the first place. I thought it was already pretty strong after the recent buff they gave it. But I guess according to Ninja Kiwi, they needed a little bit more firepower. Looks like we're going to be able to beat around 100. But the thing is, I need to probably survive up to like 112, 113, something like that, in order to actually stay with this much. Dark Champion does struggle against a lot of balloons, so 103. Yeah, this might look like an anti-balloon instead of a Dark Champion, but gotta try one more time, just to verify that I cannot do it. I think if I just do a little bit of micro here, I am alright, but yeah, it doesn't look good to save with another 60k. Yeah, just too many balloons, guys. Alright. We're gonna go back and just do the anti-balloon route. So here's 103, as you see, very easy. And since I already have the anti-balloon, and the last time I tested it was before it got buffed once again, I'm gonna go ahead and see how long this thing can survive before I need to sell it again. So far through 190 rounds, so good for the anti-balloon. I think if I recall correctly what happened last time, it was an issue of DTs on round 120 and not having the ability up, so we shall see if we can somehow stave off of surviving with just one ability for 128, 126 there. Pretty easy. But this round is just too damn long. I lost a couple lives there, but do I care? I do, but it won't matter. If I need to sell for another anti-balloon ability at this point, it's better off just going for the Legend of the Knight. So here we go. We've come early. And wow, yeah, we could just barely afford it. But nonetheless, it has been required, and as you can see, it's just so much better than anti-balloon now. I remember back when I did, like, the 1 Super test probably 3 updates or 3 retries ago, it was a debate whether I should keep the anti-balloon or go for Legend Knight just for the portal ability, because the main attack wasn't, like, much stronger than Anti-Bloon. But yeah, look at how the tides have turned, and also, looking at the money, I actually can't really afford too many, buy resells. So maybe that's the last time you'll see Anti-Bloon in this one super run. I also recall the, Legend Knight not being able to pop the F-Bad on 140, but what if I have extra damage now? Is it much closer? Yeah, I think we can pop it. Again, don't forget the extra camo damage means we should be able to snipe the DTs. Is that correct? Come on. Okay, nope, portal activated, and I lied. It's close, and I probably could Dark Shift to the beginning for even more damage, but I think I'm just going to use it, because again, it'll come up eventually. We'll just do what we did last time, and pop the normal F-Bat first. And yeah, just simply let 140 go. But seeing how much damage we did there, we should be able to basically pop any normal bad starting 141 here. Yeah, just take a look. Leaving in the center, I can beat it with a good amount of time to spare. But what about when there's 2 bads? Also, actually that was 3 bads. But we are also still popping it about the same time. Again, just case in point over here. I have it on strong for the most part for the first 2 bads. Ignore the fact that I leaked the portal there. I should have it back up again. But yeah, the 3rd bad still got so much ricochet damage that we don't need a portal for the last one. And here it is, folks. If it beats this round, then we have a new highest round. Yeah, it's gonna beat it, and we don't even need the portal yet. I remember the 140s being hell because I had to rely on very clever portal timing. But it appears I have plenty of leeway still. And once again, here you see, at least one of the attacks is able to ricochet to the other bad, so I think it'll be a tight pop. But we should be able to clear. Just a couple ZMGs here. I will Dark Shift if I have to for this part, and you know what? I will. Just to preserve the portal. Hopefully this round isn't too bad. Yeah, not too shabby. Now, it's looking like for 150, I will finally need to use the portal, but how am I going to pull this off exactly? Yeah, let me think about it. I'm gonna Dark Shift away. I'm gonna see if I can probably use the portal for both bads here. That would be splendid. Nice. It worked. And this round has no bad, so that means we get the portal cooldown back up for this round. And it's fine looking like we're lacking the damage to be able to one-shot or damage these bads. And I can probably Dark Shift to maximize a little more damage, but I am just going to tank it because I can. And yeah, I don't think I can get away with it this round. I am going to need to pop this bad here, this first bad. If not, it might be a GG. And it's honestly looking like a GG because, yeah. Oh, I don't even get the cooldown up again. Yikes. Well, let's try the following then. Dark Shift now. Basically set it strong at whenever possible. And then now that the bad is moving to the right side, back over here you go. And I think that's looking a lot better, provided we can pop this bad in time. Come on. Snipe. Okay, we lost lives, but the portal didn't activate, which is fine. But I'm not going to be able to beat the ZMGs here, so this might do it. Yeah. One more try. This time I popped really early. Hang on. Oh, that was close. I basically just Dark Shifted a bit more to the left, so I could, I guess, do some more bad damage. And I think if I can Dark Shift one more time here, I am going to. Yeah, I gotta. That is beyond tight. And I'm going to need to tank the last bats here, so let's hope they're close enough together. Oh, I don't even get the ability up. Yeah, it's really strange. I would have sworn it's been 2 minutes already, but has it really not been? Yeah. So this will be my final attempt. I'm basically just going to Anti-Bloon. Just one ability for a 10k quick damage, and then get back Legend, because that's all I can afford. But yeah, that's not enough. And for those who are wondering, if I buy back Legend of the Night, the portal doesn't reset cooldown. They fixed that, so that's it. Plus 8 rounds. Still, insane for the tower that's already gotten the highest round in the 1 tower challenge. And now for the super buff test. I can assure you this is going to be a really fun one, because the Legend of the Night already got to round 200, and this was in hard mode, mind you. So there's no doubt this thing is going to make it very far, and I think the round to beat is 204, set by the Avatar Wrath. And probably would have been set by the Super Mines if I had tested it again on easy mode, which allows for higher rounds because the not just prices are slower or cheaper, but the balloons are a little bit slower, just for those who are out of the loop. So it looks like we're gonna make it to round 200. It's honestly not even close. Do you see how quickly those bats are popping? Holy crap. And let me slow it down for you too, just to show you the single target DPS that we're getting. I'm seeing like 300k. Not half bad, I gotta say. And for the 5 bats to 198, those are usually kill for a lot of towers, but nope, not for Legend of the Night. And it could probably even pop the F-bats here too, right? Yeah, it's popped already, and let's set it to strong, because we can probably get the F-ZMGs just with the ricochet, and you saw it. It is gone, and we've popped it. Would somebody please stop this mad lad from getting even further? I don't know if you were looking also, but I saw one quick frame of 1 million. Although that might have just been because of the super fast forward. Maybe that makes things a little bit inaccurate, but no, I'm seeing this is just normal fast forward. I saw it peaks at 700k. I think it's safe to say that barring the true Sun God, we have our new strongest tower in the game, damage-wise. Which again, should make sense because it is more expensive than every other tower, but the portal has got to hold a lot of value in that, so I don't know about you, but this feels like power creep amped up to the next level. Still round 210, and I have not used any help with the portal yet. Yeah, this right here, folks, 920k. That's not just me seeing that. I may be delusional sometimes when it comes to having a thing with fictional monkeys, but nah, those are the true raw numbers of Legend of the Night there. I think I might just start simping for this guy instead. Here's round 219. I should mention this is the round that the Avatar Wrath +5 Pop Lust could get to, so imagine that. Fully powered Avatar Wrath, which is basically meant for bad damage, Legend of the Night surpasses it, and I probably could have Dark Shifted to save the portal there. Hopefully, the next round doesn't kill me because of that. Nope. Looks like you're good. Again, uncharted territory we're coming into here, folks. Okay, first truly scary round here. This F-Bat is going to pop. And, should I just take the portal? No, actually. Now, I just kind of realized that if I Dark Shift, I lose the Golden Village because it has a small range. So I think what I have to do here is I need to make more of these guys, okay? And I am going to Dark Shift over here. Right about... Actually, can I just tank this? I should have tanked it. I'll just hopefully... yeah, that's good. Now let's quickly get this back in range of the Golden Village. And hopefully 222 is not that hard. Because yeah, as you saw, even one full round, one full length of logs, and the 2-minute cooldown is not up yet, which makes sense. Bads get faster and faster, which means they take faster than 2 minutes to get through the entirety of logs. Okay, so I think what I gotta find a way to do here is, yeah, again, just move it out of range, but I need to pop this bat too. Otherwise, yeah, that's not gonna work out. What if I just tank the... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. If I tank the DT, and then tank the bat along with it, and then just use a Dark Shift to get the rest of the 2 ZMGs here. So I'll move it back here. And this should be enough time, right? Come on. Nice. The bats keep coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. There are 4 this round. Pretty sure, again, I gotta pop all of them. Well, the thing is, now ZMGs is starting to give me a run for my money. Those F-ZMGs have got hands. Back one first. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pop this, actually. I got a Dark Shift here. And somehow, survive this. Nope. Folks, this may be the end. But if it is, that's still an insane effort. I think what I will try to maximize is just, even though it ricochets, do some last targeting. Because that seems to get a nice straight line. Like, you can't rely on ricocheting for everything because it still needs to be pretty close for the ricochet to start working, you know? Okay, this run's looking really good. If I can keep the Legend in this position good, and then use a clutch Dark Shift back here. Now? Come on? But yeah, unfortunately we're gonna fall short here. Just not enough DPS. Down to BFPs though. And down to Moabs. That's gonna do it, but still, very, very impressive showing.